Hi, this is Hank Hanegraaff, president of the Christian Research Institute and host of the Bible Answer Man broadcast with another Hank Unplugged short. I'm looking at an edition of USA Today that chronicles the passages of so many famous people that now have transitioned from this life to eternity. Colin Powell, Tommy Lasorda, Bob Dole, Hank Aaron, Prince Philip. In this article, there is a long list of those who had an impact in this life and have now transitioned. They continue to live apart from the body. Author Anne Rice, she who embraced the crude myth of vampires. CNN interviewer Larry King, I did his broadcast once for an hour. Larry King famously said that the key to interviewing is listening. And then, of course, there was Rush Limbaugh, who also famously died in 2021. I think of Marcus Lamb, the founder of Daystar Network, a press parody peddler who also died this year of COVID. There were the world-changing newsmakers like Archbishop Desmond Tutu and F.W. de Klerk. They both won the Nobel Prize for helping to end apartheid. G. Gordon Liddy, he also died. He was the conspirator in the Watergate burglary. Donald Rumsfeld, he the architect of the 2003 Iraq War. And then there were TV personalities like Ed Asner, who really, quite frankly, hated the Christian faith. And musicians who had such an impact on the minds of people. It was famously said, "I don't really care who makes your laws, as long as I can control who listens to your music." He didn't say that, but Charlie Watts did say that during his decades of touring, the one thing he couldn't stand, and this is kind of ironic, I suppose, for a rock star, he said, girls chasing you down the street, screaming. I absolutely hated it. Others that died this year were sports legends. Legends like Hank Aaron, he who broke Babe Ruth's home run record. No one thought that would ever happen. Al Unser Sr., four-time winner of the Indianapolis 500. Lee Elder, who was the first black golfer to play in the Masters, and Tommy Lasorda, who bled Dodger blue. There are many others. Bobby Bowden, he, of course, led Florida State to 2 national championships. And then there were the communicators who influenced our culture, so many of them. Let me mention at least 2. Roger Mudd, he of CBS fame. And then one of the most familiar influencers of our epoch of time, Willard Scott, who was the Today Show weatherman, and also, as this article points out, the jovial celebrator of 100-year-olds. He drew the tribute from former co-host Katie Couric, who said, "Willard, you didn't make it to the front of the Smucker's jar, but you changed so many lives for the better." I suppose, in part, that is what I think about as I look at all these famous people that have passed from this life to eternity. I think about only one life, soon 'twill be past, only what's done for Christ will last. We are writing an autograph for eternity. For one day, we will all stand before the great white throne and give an account for what we did in our lives. So as we transition from 2021 to the year 2022, I never thought I'd make it to 2022. Let us live our lives for that which counts for all eternity. Jesus said, do not lay up for yourself treasures on earth where moth and rust corrupt and where thieves break in and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven where rust and moth do not corrupt and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Let our treasure be a treasure that is not temporary, but a treasure that is eternal. So long for now.